thought I better get video evidence because it's not too often that this happens around here. I have an actual table setting. And over here, I have made some blondies. Oh my gosh. So I ended up cutting the crust off of them, so I got to taste it. They are fabulous. And I'm gonna make some caramel and homemade whipped cream to go on top. So that will be for dessert. This is for our beer tasting that Brad's hosting for a couple of our neighbors. That's gonna be the cheese charcuterie board, a few more decks. Got everything all clean and decorated, looking spiffy. The floors are vacuumed. And then I finally kind of switched my shelf here over to Christmas. Got the living room picked up and pillows where they go on the couches. Just needed to document this situation. Yeah, I didn't really have time to like mess with that up there. Oh, I did kind of spruce this up too for Christmas. Not done, definitely not done, but we did some splashes of Christmas here and there for the dinner party tonight. And now we're just gonna hang out outside, enjoy the beautiful weather. It is gorgeous out here, isn't it, guys? Lyndle, is it like the most gorgeous day ever or what? Yeah, you look cute. What you got?
A rock.
Cool.
It's a cute little rock.
Do you guys want to walk down to the end of the cul-de-sac?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Are you ready, Wee Wee? Yeah? Chocolate on your face. Yeah. So I was kind of dabbling, working on things off and on all day. And then when oh my gosh, I'm so thankful that they're all, oh my gosh, the leaves have really fallen. Look at that. So I'm really thankful that they're all on one nap because that allowed me to like really get some stuff done. And it was difficult. There's a couple hours after their nap before like Brad's gonna get home and everybody's gonna come over. So the hardest part of the whole thing was like trying to keep them from messing everything back up again because they are definitely toddlers and love to play. So what I did was we all hung out in their toy room and I brought snacks and water and everything into their toy room. And like while we hung out in there, I had them help me clean up the toy room a little bit too. It just really needed it. You just couldn't even walk through it. And so now we're getting some fresh air. Look at these fall colors. I just can't get over it. We had the best fall ever this year. You okay, Lyndle? Oh, do you have a pocket on that sweatshirt?
It's kind of big.
The rock is kind of big? Or is your pocket small?
My pocket's small.
Oh, do you need help?
Yep.
Oh, you got it! Now you can keep it and save it for later. Do you...
Put it inside and show Daddy.
Sounds like a good plan. Hi! Hey, Eloise! Do you remember what you guys are doing tonight?
Yep.
What are you doing? Remember I told you Carrie's coming over?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And color.
And what? And you're gonna color? What?
Tim and Carol.
Oh, and Tim and Carol. Yes. Tim and Carol are coming over. That's right.
I said we're gonna color.
I thought you said we're gonna color. When you said Carol, I thought you said color. Yeah, so it's kind of funny because we're hosting at our house. The idea is Tim and Carol are our neighbors and they are quarantined also. We're calling ourselves the Quarantine, which I did not come up with. That's like everybody, I feel like, has a little quarantine. And we're trading off dinners. So we did the wine tasting at their house last time. They're doing the beer tasting at our house this time. And then next time my mom and dad will host dinner. And so it's just kind of like something fun to do periodically to socialize a little bit. And so anyway, earlier I was telling Lyndle that Tim and Carol are coming over and that they're gonna be going to my parents' house. It's just kind of funny because like we're hosting at our house and like the kids would not be good dinner guests, and this is sort of like an adult evening. It's fun for Brad and I also.
Mommy.
Oh, I thought you were talking to Bear. What?
Let's go in the woods.
Let's go in the woods? I don't know. I'm gonna show you these leaves while I talk to you. So anyway, Brad and I decided we would have Carrie come and take the kids over to my parents' house while we host dinner to make it more of like an adult evening. And they have a lot of fun over there. They have a ton of toys and swings and all kinds of stuff. So actually it's interesting because she used to watch the twins there. If you're new, back before Eloise was born, we lived in the downstairs of my parents' house before we found this house. We were planning on building next to them and then found out I was pregnant with Eloise, and so we decided to go ahead and buy this house. And so before that though, we lived in my parents' downstairs for a year when we moved to Missouri from South Carolina. So when that was the case, Carrie would watch the twins at my parents' house, so she's used to it. And you guys go visit my parents, I think, sometimes when we're at work and Carrie's watching ya. I'm glad we're doing this. You guys needed to get some energy out. I cannot believe these leaves. I know I say that like every day, but oh, I just love fall.
It's mine.
You want to find one? Yeah, Eloise nodded. You want to find one too? Yeah.
What can I want?
Hi. Hi, Goo Goo. Hi. What you doing? Found a rock? That's a little tiny one, isn't it? Oh, it's so cute. Oh, hi, cutie bug.
It's so
Eloise, don't eat that. Don't eat that. I don't normally have to worry about her eating leaves. Don't eat that. Ew. Ew, don't eat that. Ew. Okay guys, on your mark. On your mark. Get set. Go! So I kind of spilled my guts a while back about ovarian cysts, TMI warning. Ovarian cyst ruptures, and like how I was suffering from those a while back and how they seem to be back. So a couple of you guys suggested tracking my cycle and figuring out like when during my cycle that happens, and I thought that was a genius idea, and I looked it up, and there is some validity to like finding out at what point in your cycle, if it's like before or after ovulation, that you're having the issues, and that can help pinpoint if it's like a hormone imbalance, because before you ovulate you have high estrogen and after it's high progesterone, I think. Gosh, it's been a long time. So I was thinking I would go ahead and start tracking ovulation again, although I think I have a pretty good idea of like when that occurs, roughly what day. So anyway, I was just thinking it takes me way back to like IVF days of tracking, not IVF, but before IVF, trying to figure out like when I was ovulating to, oh gosh, takes me back. But it'll be kind of fun. I just am a nerd and love information and love like seeing what my body's doing, and so like tracking that stuff is actually pretty interesting to me. And if you've ever like tried to conceive for any length of time, the whole piano stick thing is kind of fun too, just to kind of see like, even when it's just an ovulation test, to see if like that hormone's high enough to create a positive ovulation test. So you'll have to let me know if you guys have ever used those ovulation strips. It's been so long. You'll have to let me know like which brands you like and which ones that you've used and which ones worked well. Oh my gosh, you are so cute. Aww.
There was a scary spider in my woods.
There was a scary spider in the woods?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't hear my spider. I was sticking there. It was stugging. It was stugging in there.
It was?
It was stugging like this.
The spider was digging?
Yeah, like this.
Oh my gosh.
And it was zooming like this. It was zooming like this.
I have a feeling you're telling a story.
That.
Wow.
What's a story, Mommy?
A story is sometimes what you make up. Something you make up.
Sakurai. You want Cocomelon.
Cocomelon. Okay, we're playing outside right now. Bear's starting to tell his first little fibs. So earlier I went to the bathroom to help Lyndle, and while I was gone, I had an egg set out for one of the recipes needed a room temperature egg. So I had an egg set out and helped Lyndle in the bathroom, and when I came out, it was funny because he told me the truth at first. He was like, I cracked that egg on the floor. And I looked over and the egg was busted all over the floor. And then I was like, Bear, why did you do that? And he goes, because Lyndle just did it. And it was like, I didn't know how to react. I was like, that's not...
I didn't do it.
No!
Do it?
You didn't do it. You were in the bathroom with me. And Bear, you cracked an egg on the floor.
Yeah,
Why did you do that?
because Woodward is going back for my eye crack.
And you did, yes.
Mhm.
How come you did that?
Because I cracked my egg.
Is it because you wanted to, or did you drop it on accident?
I saw it sideways, so back there. I saw that egg on the floor. I cried and I good.
Yeah. You didn't cry, though. You were not very upset about it. You just kind of told me about it, and that was it.
Yeah.
But you're not going to do that again, right?
No.
You're not going to drop an egg on the floor. Hey, don't stretch out your neck like that, Bear. Hey, Bear. Don't do that. You're going to ruin your shirt. Don't do that. Please. You're not going to drop an egg on the floor again on purpose, right?
Okay.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
You have. I agree.
Holy cow. So Brad just got home. I gave the kids to him so I could run in and vacuum real quick, and I walked back outside and look at this sunset. Oh my gosh, I wish I was on the water right now. Oh, you can't even see it really. Beautiful though.
Is on the what's called the ring finger. If you look at your hand, and everything is a symbol, the thumb is your parents.
It represents
right?
your parents.
Represents your parents. This finger represents your siblings. The middle finger represents
one.
you, the self, the individual, the person, and of course the ring finger,
You can't do that.
which represents
Which-
spouse, which
Your you.
the spouses,
Your-
and the little finger then represents your children.
Right, yeah.
If you put them together
So you
like
go
this, and then take you
and
out of the equation. Fold that finger over, taking you out of the equation.
Because you're take yourself out of the picture.
See, now you have your
cool.
parents. And look what happens. You can separate from your parents, and why? Because you get older, you grow up, you move, go to college, you move out of the house, and you separate. You don't live forever with your parents. You move on.
Right.
And your siblings. You grow up with your siblings, your brother, your sister.
You can
What do?
separate.
You live with them until you go to college, and you separate.
Right.
But you have siblings, or I mean, you have children like
Yes,
you do.
children.
You raise them, they grow up, they go to high school, they go to college, and soon enough, they leave the nest, and you separate. But you, the married spouse, separate that
Try to
finger.
separate your ring finger.
Oh.
You can't separate it, and why? Because you're supposed to be married forever.
Oh, that's
So I tell them.
Oh my gosh.
That's cool.
Well, I'm getting mine.
Because you're.
She's able
You
to.
gotta put your fingers together.
Yeah.
Oh, your pinky. Your
Thank you.
pinky.
Well, now you're from your
Oh,
ring
and
finger.
the
Yeah.
Because you can't set. Yeah.
Right.
You were trying to.
You're meant to.
So mom's trying to cheat. She's like, yeah, I can definitely get them separated.
There's something wrong.
Yeah, so I do this thing during the ring exchange, and then I go into all the battles and stuff, the exchange and stuff.
And then it gets serious.
Very cool.
But after everybody's going, that's the coolest thing, man. Everybody's trying to.
That is.